Jets growing as they can week to week, just like most kids. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. They won 2 in a row after losing their opener and then had a disappointing home loss against the Broncos last week. So 4-0 versus 2-2, that's the circumstance. Now let's get some pomp. Alan Roach is your public address announcer.
Presenting today's colors, the United States Air Force 48th Fighter Wing from RAF Lincoln Heath and members of the British Armed Forces. To sing the national anthem of the United States of America, please welcome multi-genre platinum-selling recording artist, songwriter, and producer, Freeland.
Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Ozzy. He's like, oh no, football started early. Now Daddy's not going to pay attention to anything. Meow. Ozzy! I'm here with my son, Ozzy. Oh, I forgot they're going to do a double feature on national anthems. I don't know why I started my stream so early. Excuse me. Speed it up, bro. Sing faster. The booms bursting in air. The Vikings wearing all purple and the Jets wearing all white. It's beautiful. It works well. NFL fashion report at about 9:30 in the morning. Hey. Saw Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones meet at the middle of the field a little while ago. Look at them. One's with the Jets, one with the Vikings. Look at us. That's what they're saying. Look at us. Well, I like that. He was singing the national anthem while standing in the middle of the flag. That's kind of dope.
Please welcome London vocalist Florence Rawlings.
It's the wrong shade of red. Shout out to all the poor Jets fans, right? They bought their Aaron Rodgers jerseys last year. And then he got hurt. But no big deal. He'll be back next year. And then next year, the Jets change jerseys. They change uniforms. So I see people wearing like last year's crappy Jets uniform. Man, I knew I liked the British. The national anthem, short and sweet, to the point. None of this goddamn, and the Rockets, red good. No fucking second, third verse in the British national anthem. It's nice to actually have NFL Network this year. It's the first time I've had NFL Network for a football season since probably 2015 or something like that. And oh yeah, the Vikings brought their own horn and their own drum. They're gonna do a Ring of Honor for someone at halftime. I don't remember who's getting inducted. Oh, that's Jared Allen. Is he getting put in the Ring of Honor? It's supposed to be a Vikings home game, allegedly. They seem to have the most fans. That or people just like going, Skull, Skull. This is a tougher game to pick than you would think. I think the Vikings. but I can't help but I can't shake the feeling that the Jets are going to play their best game of the year so far, coming off that fucking disaster last week. But the Vikings are legit.
The Vikings won the toss and deferred to take the ball
Jets get the ball first.
in the second half. So out comes Xavier Gibson and Isaiah Davis. Should they return this dynamic?
Not much dynamic about most of these kickoffs, but I get it.
4-0 versus 2-2. Vikings in their all-purple.
Rodgers got any more of that anti-Vikings magic left in him? We'll find out today. Right now. And that's a return.
It's Davis.
And he gets to the 26.
25. And that is where Rodgers will trot out and start the Jets off.
A familiar foe.
Aaron Rodgers comes into this game 96 yards, passing shy of 60,000.
Well, Rodgers should break 60,000 today. Be something if they Bo Nixed his ass and he only threw for like 50. And the crowd gets loud. Definitely a pro Vikings crowd. Keep it simple with a run. 1 yard. Vikings defense has been really good too. They kind of started choking on their own shit against Green Bay, but the Vikings defense has been just as good as the offense. And the offense has been near flawless. The Jets are still very much the Jets. You see the potential. They could be so much more. They better figure it out. They still got to play Buffalo twice this year. We'll play action here. Ah, he missed Garrett Wilson. Damn.
Coach and Aaron Rodgers said, get a lot of little nuggets along the way to help them game plan for the different opponents. The Jets on a 3rd and 9 to start this first series.
Vikings send the house. Rodgers gets it out quick. 4th down. That was a nice play by the Jets, but they needed that 1 down ago. So, got to punt it away. That was a nice play, though. Just about a yard short. Lazard trying to point 1st down. Dude, you're a whole yard short. Garrett Wilson was an entire yard short. Every bit of that yard. What's up, Yuki? I went to bed last night as soon as Bad Blood went off the air. I pretty much laid down, and then I think by 11:30 I was asleep and didn't move until about 8:30 this morning. So I'm well rested. Bad Blood was a good show last night. You guys heard me reacting to the Hell in a Cell match at the start of it. Man, it's so weird actually having NFL Network. I love YouTube TV. YouTube TV is my favorite television provider we've ever had here because it's cheap and I get everything I want. And if there's something I want that I don't have, I can pay a couple of bucks and get it. All right, my first Vikings game this year. They've been on a hot. I've been watching. I've been paying close attention to Minnesota. Oh, Jefferson fumbled and the ball went out of bounds. Whoops. Ends up being a positive game. Vikings have been kicking ass on both sides of the ball primarily. Sammy Dart. I'm gonna start calling him Sammy Darts. This is a Sammy Darts revenge game right here. Going up against the Jets. Nice spin move. Holy hell. We are the youth gone wild. I'm surprised they're only ninth in the NFL on third down as good as Minnesota's been. He's got all day. Oh dear. Oh, Johnny Munt. I said Sam Darnold revenge game, bro. I might get some Bojangles here in a little bit, I hope. I sure am hoping. Bojangles is back to normal here. Nature is healing. Another clean pocket. Just what? You can't stop him. Big play. And they haven't even established a run yet with Jones. The Jets could be in for a long day, man. I said coming into this, I feel like the Jets might play their best game of the season so far here. They're due. You got to think they're not going to repeat last week, but the Vikings are just a juggernaut offensively. There's Aaron Jones. 4 yards. Man, I look good. This defense is really good. A little inconsistent sometimes, but should be by the end of the year that it should come out that they're a top 10 defense. Obviously, they did their part last week. Wasn't their fault they lost 10-9. You heard what I was ranting about. If the Jets hold somebody to 10 points, they should win. Aaron Rodgers is good enough to beat 10 points. All right. Got him to a third down. Sauce Gardner looks better in long sleeves than Jalen Ramsey does in Miami. And Reed's got the long sleeves as well. Got to get pressure. Reminds Sam Darnold of what it was like when he played for the Jets. I might blitz him here, E. Might bring a little blitz here, a little pressure here, E. And they do, but they don't get there. And Jefferson's right at the sticks. I'll say first down. Right on it. I think he was at the line to gain. It's a first down. And they fucking run it right away, 9.5 yards. They got spotted an extra half yard and then quick snapped it. And can't go back now. We can't rewind time now. Oh, well. Really long huddle here for the Jets. Or the Vikings, excuse me. Jets are lined up and ready. Oh, missed tackle, but that could have been so much more for the Jets. They should have pushed them back 2 or 3 yards. Stick with the run here, Minnesota. Ozzy.
So this is the third down of this one. Vikings successful on their first two third downs. As Jones behind Darnold under center.
Play action. Uh-oh. You cannot take that sack, bro. Throw it over the run. Like the running back was covered in the flat. Fuck it. Throw it over his head. That's a terrible play by Sam Darnold, but he's not made many bad plays this year, so we'll cut him some slack. That's Darnold's worst play of the year right there. That's all him. And a huge break for the Jets. Almost took him out of field goal range. Almost. You got to throw that away. Hell, throw it away, and then you have a shorter field goal or the option to go for it. That's a good kick. 3-0 Minnesota. Oh, good God. Wonder what bullshit and fuckery we have in store for us at Talladega today. So, I looked up Joker spoilers because, like, I want to watch the second Joker movie, but I was like, fuck it, let me look up the spoilers. Man, just reading the plot synopsis on Wikipedia, I was like, wow, what a shit movie. So they said Drew McIntyre was banged up coming out of the Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood. He was legitimately busted open when CM Punk reached up and cracked him with the metal toolbox. I totally believe it because that shit was way bloodier than any blade job. And he was just pissing blood. But yeah, I read Joker spoilers and was like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, what were they thinking? I can't wait to watch it though for myself when it comes to Max in a month or two. It'll probably be on Max pretty damn fast. Pretty damn fast. Oh, it's terrible. When I read everything about it and then read what the ending was, and I was like, dude, this is terrible. Field goal there is a win for the Jets for sure. As good as Minnesota's been this year, you got to make them kick field goals. Shout out to the Jets for trying to sock out Sam Darnold by wearing all white, so they look like ghosts. I'm kidding, by the way. Remember the famous Sam Darnold soundbite when they were getting their ass kicked by the Patriots? He said, I'm seeing ghosts. Vikings, second most takeaways. They blitz more than 30 other teams. They're 8th in pressure and first in sacks. Crazier first in sacks, but only 8th in pressure. I thought the musical shit in the Joker movie would be the worst part, but reading the plot and like every detail of the movie, I was like, that's terrible. I don't need to see it to know it's terrible. It was Dog shit. Good trend on social media is people posting OMG about to go see the Joker, and then like 2 hours later they post their reaction and they're like, oh my god, it's terrible. At least we still have the first Joker movie. The first one was good, unequivocally good. E. Jets on third down again already. This offense has to hold up their end better this week. Last week was inexcusably bad. You got to go back to back. You got to open the game with back to back three and outs. Come on, let's not do that. Oh God, he missed Garrett Wilson again. That's the second time on what would have been a big play. He's missed Garrett Wilson twice. Raiders, I'll trade you Garrett Wilson and a second round pick for Devontae Adams. All this game is telling me is that the Jets are definitely going to trade for Devontae Adams, right? They are definitely going to get Devontae Adams. They have to. The chemistry just ain't there right now. Uh, okay. What? Somebody get Jets ball? Okay. I need to go back and see this again. They got blocked into the fair catch caller. Okay, let's see this. Fair catch, fair catch, fair catch, fair catch, and God. It did, so it's the Vikings ball. It's the Vikings ball. Now, you are allowed to block a receiving team player into the guy receiving the punt, and that's what they did, but the ball did hit the Jets player first, so yeah, Vikings ball. That's why I was like, wait, I need to see what the hell. I was like, did he get blocked into him, and who touched the ball? Yeah, they were lucky there. When you're 4-0, you're definitely a little lucky. Ask the Chiefs. They're probably about to be 4-0 tomorrow. Yeah, I can.
Vikings football after a wild
I'm
sequence
gonna have to
of
leave here in a minute, y'all.
stretch of our rules
I'm gonna leave the
analysts
stream on though, and I'll be watching the game, but I'm gonna have to go.
for everybody's edification too. When the players are locked up and blocking, they're
I'll
engaged.
try to wait till after this possession.
For the fair catch or for the
I won't be gone long. We're just going to Bojangles and back, so.
and then I did see an angle where it appears to have hit Evans's back shoulder, or I'm sorry, Charles's back shoulder.
Excuse me.
And we got a pretty good look there. You can see they're engaged, Evans and Charles, so that protection for Powell is gone. And then I can see a shot where you see Charles's shoulder pad kind of move. I think when the ball hits it, so a good job by the guys.
I'm surprised you don't see that kind of play more often.
2-yard run for Aaron Jones during the explanation brings up 2nd and 8. Darnold was 4 of 5 for 43 yards on the opening drive.
Who?
Darnold off the play fake, steps up,
Yee.
sees the pocket, and takes it
He can run. That was a great block by Aaron Jones there. You see the block Aaron Jones was throwing down the field? Looked like a basketball block.
mover for the Vikings offense. And another thing that Sam Darnold has done well this year is when he doesn't see it, when it's not clear for him, good coverage on the back end.
I hope my YouTube TV works when I don't have Wi-Fi. When I leave here in a few minutes. Or hell, I could just pause just in case, and then I don't know.
First down from the Vikings 30.
Next commercial. Trying to fucking watch this.
Jones out of the eye. Nice first down run.
He's getting through a lot of contact. They can't let that keep happening.
Every week, there's certain guys that always pop that I love to watch every time, after they play a game. And Aaron Jones is one of those guys. He plays at a different speed. He brings a different energy to this Viking team. And it was fun talking to Aaron Rodgers about him, saying, hey, this guy was one of my favorite teammates. And the way that he was a pro every time he came to the building. Jones with 20 yards rushing. Already. 2nd and short. Play fake to Jones.
Oh, jeez.
Jefferson, DJ Reed on the coverage. No
Ooh, Darnold got his shit rocked. That's why I was cringing. I was like, ooh, shit. He got his shit fucking rocked right in the midsection. He had to have taken a helmet to the ribs to be that sore.
good coverage.
Ooh.
He had to work through his progressions, and you see the big hit there. Chaz Surratt delivered it, playing in place of the injured C.J. Mosley. Sends us to break while the Vikings attend to Sam Darnold.
All right, and I'm going to send my ass to Bojangles. I'll be back. really sorry. I'm back.
For the Jets, gain of
Bojangles' line was long.
Well, that's the confidence of an MVP quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. The same throw he made on that pick.
I watched everything though. Shout out to the Jets defense for keeping this interesting.
To set him up in Vikings territory.
first snap
I will next
this
commercial.
drive in Vikings territory here from the 35. Rodgers throwing again.
Rodgers. Come on!
Left
It's fucking
is incomplete.
Jets defense, man. It's kept the score down. This should be 20-0 at the very least.
Coverage on the back end right there. Scoop protection.
The first interception, I was like, damn, that linebacker Van Ginkel got him. The second interception, I was like, damn, Rodgers, you missed by a fucking mile. Rodgers don't make interceptions like that. He is notoriously good about not throwing interceptions. Like, to a fault almost. Like, he won't take chances. I don't know why he felt the need to press that hard in the first quarter.
Not much for Jet fans to cheer for on offense.
And the play clock's running down.
Winding down, Rodgers gets it away and gets the pass away.
At least they're starting to complete some passes now that they're getting away from fucking Lazard. Lazard dropped that one ball on the play before the second interception. I almost threw my phone out the window at Bojangles. I was so pissed at Lazard.
And one of those new pieces to this offense. You know, everything that happened to Aaron Rodgers last year, so not a chance to be in there with his guys. So they're still throwing. Mike Williams coming over.
Next commercial, I got to go sort my food out.
Starting to get back up to speed, making a big catch there.
It's Allen behind Rodgers.
Oh.
Hanson's literally
Go for it. No, you know what? No, fuck it. Kick the field goal. Kick the field goal. Y'all ain't doing shit right. Kick the field goal.
fourth down.
You ain't doing shit right. Kick the field goal.
If you're an Aaron Rodgers, knowing how important it is to run the football, but in third and
The Vikings went for it like morons.
if we're not going to continually have success,
I can't say like morons, but the play they went with when they went for it was kind of dumb.
to a first down, but they understand how important it is for this offense to continue to hand it off. I'll be surprised if they do it here.
Fourth and one.
They hand it off, and it's blown the foot. I told you
Vikings defense.
to fucking kick the field goal.
Defense.
Because you ain't doing shit right on offense. Why would you start now? Take the fucking points.
And it's still 10-0
I tried to tell them,
in London.
but they wouldn't listen.
time in his career, he's thrown 2 interceptions in a game against the Vikings. This is his 30th career start against them. And then on back-to-back.
He's only ever thrown 2 interceptions to the Vikings in a game one time.
And here we are with the
That's kind of crazy considering he's played him 30 fucking times.
on downs. The Jets still scoreless. Darnold steps up over the middle.
Man, Darnold's being really aggressive. He's almost being too aggressive as well. They just got to take the short throws and keep the chains moving. That cost them on that 4th down. And they should be up 20-0 if they would just take the short stuff, because the Jets defense is pretty good. They're not going to give you anything easy. And now Aaron Jones is out there hobbling around.
Did a number of high knees, did a number of shuffles. He went over to the massage table, had his right leg, the back of it, the hamstring area, and the hip worked on.
Man, I love Bojangles. Do y'all love Bojangles? I love Bojangles.
Essentially, didn't feel good enough, guys, so we'll keep our eye on it.
That's right. Chandler's still in the game then. Getting the majority of these snaps. Darnold throws to an open Jones.
Oh, he got it this time. He could have laid it on, and that would have been a big play touchdown. That's why I guess that's why they keep taking them shots, even though I'm knocking them for it, because it's cost them so far.
Freak play there, Kurt. Not sure it was the freak play, but they set it up with a little run play. You see all the defenders running into each other as they bring Justin Jefferson around the edge. Great play call. Great job by Naylor on the outside to set up the rub, and wide open Justin Jefferson.
59 yards now on the day. 4 catches for Jefferson. Vikings back in Jets territory. It's a pitch. It's Chandler.
Uh-oh.
Down the sideline. Finally taken down at 15
The Vikings have been playing with their food, and they're about to be up by 3 scores anyway.
Ryan O'Neal with
Unless
flag on the play. Calling it back.
illegal shift.
An illegal shift wipes that out.
The Jets have played like shit, but they're catching break after break, man.
I just want to go back to Aaron Rodgers and that frustration. First, you talk about just getting points on the board. 10-0, kick the field goal right there, get it within a one.
I was saying kick the field goal.
A little bit of momentum and feeling good on our side, and then taking the ball out of your hands. As a quarterback myself, there was nothing more frustrating than 3rd and short, 4th and short, believing that, hey, you give me 2 shots, I will get you a first down, handing the football off, and having to give it right back to Minnesota.
First flag on the Vikings.
Aaron Rodgers finally getting the true New York Jets experience.
47.
Darnold wanting to go deep again. Now he takes the underneath throw.
And a name familiar to a lot of Dolphins fans. Fresh up from the practice squad. Signed up with a gain of 10. As we can see, we all know the story of Sam Darnold, drafted 3rd overall by the Jets, traded to Carolina. And then he wound up in San Francisco, where he said he began to slow things down, take things in, learn more about the process rather than the result. And here we are, Darnold, the 4-0 quarterback for the Vikings. 2nd and 5, give to Chandler. It's a first down run. Stopped by Isaiah Oliver.
How much more can we ask the Jets defense to do for the 2nd week in a row?
It's not about the quarterback, but it's not all about the quarterback. He talked about the pressure that he felt being drafted so high by the Jets and it not working out and feeling like everywhere he went from there, man, it's about me and I've got the pressure to have to live up to that. That time stepping back and being on the bench in San Francisco allowed him to see it from a different perspective, and he felt like he came here more mature and not with the same kind of pressure he put on himself earlier in his career.
Darnold gives to Chandler, makes a nice move. A quality first down run of 5 as the clock rolls under 6 minutes to go in this first half. Vikings working fast on the Jets defense. New instructions, 2nd and 5. Play fake. Darnold.
Another deep throw.
And Reed steps in, but a
They're going to get a flag in the secondary, but Darnold's playing really dangerously here. He's just throwing shit up that don't make any sense. But a couple of times they've drawn flags for it. Dude, did you hear me say I about threw my phone out the window in the Bojangles drive-thru on the second Aaron Rodgers interception? Because that was all him. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Bojangles was lined up, but at least they were not out to the highway like last week. This has been a bizarre game. As soon as I left the house and started watching on my phone is when all the weird shit started happening. The pick six, the fumble by the Vikings, the next interception, the failed Vikings fourth down. Shit got weird as soon as I left. There you go. I was screaming at the Jets to kick that field goal on that fourth down a few minutes ago. Like, just kick the fucking field goal. You ain't doing shit right. Just take the points. You're lucky you're not down by 20. Kick the fucking field goal. Nope, hands it off up to get. Oh, didn't get it. For a grand total of 59 yards. The Jets have 2 interceptions, 3 drops, and a failed fourth down. That's a lot of contact again. I kind of see why they just keep throwing it up. The Jets secondary is very physical, and they're going to get in trouble a lot of times, and it's working. The second interception pissed me off. The first one, I was like, damn, nice play, Van Ginkel. Second one, I said, what the fuck? Just because you're playing for the Jets doesn't mean you have to do what they do. Aaron Rodgers is officially playing down to their level. And the Vikings are going to flag their way down the field here.
On the jersey, the shoulder pads of Justin Jefferson, they're going to call that every single time. He is so good.
If I was a Vikings fan, I wouldn't be happy only being up 10-0. This has been gross. Flag, nope, dropped, but there's a flag anyway.
Intercepted by Sauce Gardner. The flag was thrown as soon as the ball was snapped.
Oh, it's a legal formation. Well, now it sucks they dropped the pick because it could have counted.
So that interception would have stood. I mean, this is a crucial sequence here, Kurt. It's been all Vikings. We see the time of possession. We saw Minnesota come up with the first big play.
This is the thickest Cajun filet biscuit I've ever had.
The Jets' offense has been stagnant, to say the least. The Vikings get the ball first to start the second half. They're inside the Jets' 10. Jets defense needs to stand.
Jets go down by 3 scores. There's no way they come back. They obviously ain't built for that.
Picking his way inside the 5.
Rodgers, as great as he is throughout his career, has been a notorious front runner. He's not been good when playing from behind for the majority of his career.
Going into the half so you can regroup. Be huge if the defense is able to stand pat here, force a field goal, keep it a 2-possession game.
It's resting just beyond the 4-yard line of the Jets. 8th play of the drive that started.
Darnold better be careful here because these windows are a lot tighter down here, and this secondary is pretty good. Be careful. And another goddamn flag. Jesus Christ.
Intended for Jefferson, and it's going against the Jets.
Going to get Sauce Gardner again.
The refs ain't letting nothing slide. Yeah, they ain't letting shit slide today. Every now and then you'll see referees kind of let a couple little things slide. Ain't nothing getting by these motherfuckers.
And then bounce back to the outside. It's a tough cover for a DB, and you see Sauce thinking it's a shallow route, has to reach out with that left hand and grab the jersey just to slow Addison down. Otherwise, probably a touchdown right there.
Well, good news for the Jets defense is Jefferson's off the field. Bad news is the ball's resting on their 2-yard line.
Ham goes ham for a touchdown. 30 penalties later, we have a touchdown.
Lead 7-0
going right for Minnesota here early. And we go back to missed opportunities. Alan Lazard misses that catch. It leads to a Andrew Van Ginkel pick six. Right there, there's a tip ball. Sauce Gardner has a chance to get the interception. He drops it. Leads to 7 points again for the Vikings.
8 plays, 74 yards. And it's 17-0.
The long overdue 3-score lead.
Minutes to go. The Jets need something good to happen. It's all purple, and they're serving ham in London.
You know, somehow all the London puns they make on these broadcasts for these London games aren't as annoying as when NASCAR goes to Las Vegas.
Back in London, where the Vikings have been the wonder, and the
Those
Jets
three dudes in the Rogers jerseys are very optimistic.
17-0.
They're a lot more optimistic than I am.
Team that came into this game has trailed only 3 minutes and 26
The
seconds.
Jets, pretty much my entire life watching football, have always low-key been a team I've rooted for. You know, I'm a Falcons guy, but then I'm like, you know, very partial to Washington. And when it comes to the AFC, I'm a fucking Jets and Raiders guy. Of course, I think it's just because I sympathize so much with them, right? Because they've had it so bad for so long. But I'm like, yeah, Jets and Raiders. I want to see the Jets and Raiders do well. And right now, they both suck.
If the Jets don't score soon, some of their fans who flew all the way over here are going to look back in anger at their travel bill.
This is why I don't want to go to NFL games most of the time.
Going on in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, all the states affected by
Shout out to Metallica, my favorite band, donated $1 million to hurricane relief efforts. Dolly Parton donated $2 million.
North Carolina, places that aren't used to having hurricanes ravage their area. redcross.org/NFL, redcross.org/NFL to give to the Hurricane Helene relief effort. Less than 4 minutes to go in this half. 17-0. Vikings get the ball first in the second half. Jets need a move. And that's a nice drive start.
A nice, easy throw.
Rodgers finds his tight end Tommy Conklin. The gain of 13.
It's the one area the Jets, Aaron Rodgers, have been really good this year is those quick throws. Haven't been able to connect on a lot of the big throws down the field, but a great way to to start this drive. Plenty of time. Don't need to panic. Can still play your game. But a good start.
All 3 timeouts, and of course the 2-minute warning. Rodgers trick throw to Wilson. Cuts up, but Joshua Metellus on the stop there. Gain of 4 for number 5.
They're just trying to get in a rhythm here.
There you see the next two stats. A look
The
at
easiest plays
Aaron
possible that they
Rodgers.
can execute the
58% of his
fastest.
passes under 2.5
Like Warner
seconds.
said, it's fucking early, man.
Third highest in the NFL.
It could be a lot worse than 17-0, so they're very fortunate right now.
They've been pretty solid all year long offensively, but it's hard to win games on quick passes all the time, especially when you're down 17 points.
Daniel Hackett's ass gonna get fired halfway through the year if they keep this up.
Rodgers flips that one out, but cannot connect.
They're down.
With Conklin. 3rd and 6. Clock stops with 2:51 to go.
But one thing that's so special about it is all the
Looks like I was wrong about my, I think the Jets are going to play their best game of the year so far prediction.
Without his feet on the ground.
That's on me.
Something you don't teach, but every once in a while that's going to come back to get him. He doesn't have his feet set. He's not lined up for the throw. He's trying to dump it off, and the ball goes straight into the ground. A completion that they needed to set him up in at least a short third down manageable situation.
Down 17 with 2:51 to go in the half. This is what's called a big third down for the Jets. Rodgers.
Oh, good God. Check on Rodgers. That was a direct hit from Harrison Smith.
His 21st game against Rodgers. Comes up with a huge third down sack.
Same shit, different drive.
But we saw this exact same thing.
Oh, the guy in the Fran Tarkenton jersey.
On the Broncos, you're going to see Harrison Smith over here. They're all walked up once again. Who's coming? Who do I block? Brees Hall has to step inside. Aaron Rodgers has to know he's responsible for that safety on the backside. Doesn't even see him. And an easy sack for Smith.
First Minnesota sack today. Well timed.
Let's go.
Forstead
Delay a game.
as the clock
Like it matters. That's all them asking for a reset, but you're not going to get that. You are hardly ever going to get a reset on a field goal or a punt, as we learned on Thursday with the Falcons.
What an absolute
Man,
mess of a first half we're seeing right here.
Worse for the Jets here in the first half. Mistake after mistake, both sides of the ball, special teams.
Is how we get to the 2-minute warning. A rough day at the London office for Aaron Rodgers so far.
It sucks to play bad in any NFL game. It really sucks when you fly halfway around the world to suck. Green. Wait, what did your Alexa suggest? I do not understand.
Flag down. He's out at the moment at the 23, but this should be coming back.
Trying to return. Legal block in the back. Receiving number 20. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Jay Ward on that call. Coming up on the Lexus halftime show, first half highlights and analysis, plus a look ahead of the games later today. That's all coming up next on the Lexus halftime show.
Rich, these are situations that you love to be in. Obviously, you're ahead 17-0, so you don't want to be careless with the football, but you always love to be in positions to double up.
Well, can't confirm. Bojangles still slaps.
Second half and score again and finish this.
Green onion pancakes. What?
Jets have all 3 timeouts left.
Time for a turnover, Jets.
Ty Chambering is maneuvering. Ball close to the 10-yard line, gain of 4. And the Jets do it.
Are green onion pancakes an actual thing?
1:42. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this message from Lowe's.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. Aisle 27. That's how the world finishes. CJ Stroud putting up points with Milo's rewards. He is really cleaning up. McCaffrey under pressure. In store, online, our Lowe's team has you covered. How many people do you invite? It's full. Down.
Back here from that quick word.
So for the Vikings here, Rich, strategy, try to get a couple first downs, right? We're not going to push the envelope yet. Try to get a couple first downs, get out past the 30, and maybe then you
Man, vegan people will eat anything except good food. Hey, he is playing with fire. I'm telling you. Sam Darnold is playing with fire, man.
Nice play by Sauce. Brings up 3rd and 6, and the clock stops.
The defenders have been good job getting his hands.
Telling you, Jets, keep your head up. He's going to throw you some interceptions. He's trying. Now you got to keep the game within a reasonable reach where he'll want to keep throwing the ball like that. But Darnold's taking some chances.
Maybe a chance to get something positive before the half.
3rd and 6. Buck 39 to go in the half.
Delay a game.
Darnold's going to throw it again, but this
Delay a game.
stops pre-snap.
Prior to the ball being snapped, delay a game. On the offense, that's half the distance to the goal. Third down.
So moving back.
Especially up front where they've been very good at getting after.
What do you mean what happened to the Jets? The Jets are still the Jets. Ain't nothing changed. They just got that shiny hood ornament. Aaron Rodgers now. It's like shining up a turd, you know. The Jets are still the Jets and don't know how to be anything but the Jets because that's all they've been for so long is the goddamn Jets. They need a new head coach. They need a new everything. I'd keep Rodgers, but they need to overhaul the staff, I'm telling you. That's just about the Jets. That's dumb. But lucky for the Jets, the Vikings aren't exactly standing on business here.
Rodgers one last shot with one timeout in their back pocket. And the Vikings are going to have to punt from their end zone, Kurt.
Well, it's been really all Minnesota, everything going against the Jets, but a couple nice
It ain't been as good as it could be for Minnesota. They've left a lot out. They've left a lot out here in the first half.
to push it back a little bit further. And hasn't been a lot of hope on that Jets sideline, but right now you're feeling okay. We can change this thing, get some points on the board, going in. We got 30 minutes yet to play.
That was the Vikings' 5th drive of the day. Their first one that did not reach Jets territory.
5 drives, and they've only scored 10 points offensively. That's not good. Minnesota's not playing their best game either.
17 points
Their defense is kicking ass, though.
at the very back of his end zone. Sends it away to Gibson. Catches, moves up. He's got
Got through the first wave. He's across midfield.
Gibson inside the 35.
Okay, they're in field goal range. There you go.
Shoved him out, and the Jets
Come on.
are set up.
Well, there you go.
The Jets should have kicked the field goal earlier. That still pisses me off.
Their job. Now, offense, it's time to do your job.
Gotta let it go, though. It's over. Move on.
A minute 22 to go in the half.
Worry about getting this touchdown right here in the next minute and 20 from the 30-yard line.
Minute 22 left, as I mentioned, with a timeout in their pocket as well.
Plenty of time here, too. You don't have to force it. Plenty of plays here. The one timeout. You got to make sure you get at least 3 out of this drive. Here you see the walk-up once again.
And Smith darts back. Handoff to Brees Hall. Gets through. Spin move inside the 25.
All right. No huddle here.
Which means
7-yard run. Let's go.
more yards than he had all last week against the Broncos. Best run Hall has
We got to leave that Broncos-Jets game alone. They're having a hard enough time today without bringing that shit up again.
had 3. Rodgers to his
Ho! Free blitzer. I like what Garrett Wilson did there, try to make a play. He had enough space around him. He was able to turn around, look, and see if he could get any more, and then he slipped out of bounds.
Aaron Rodgers there. Harrison Smith coming off the edge. Free once again. Not going to get me this time. Get the quick out over there to Wilson. And now, young man, get out of bounds.
He's fine. Curdy got out of bounds. Excuse me. Again. Excuse me.
need points.
Bojangles is good, brother.
What the doctor would order. Quick throw over the middle. Rodgers
Oh, no! Good God. Lazard! They need to cut this fucking dude. I'm sorry. I've seen enough. Cut Alan Lazard.
And I've seen Aaron Rodgers make these throws a million times, but you watch his feet again. Not set to the throw.
It was a little behind him, but goddamn, dude.
It's the worst thing as a quarterback. You see that ball go up in the air, just like, come on, find the ground. Somehow
The fucking New York Jets sucking is like a symbiote, and it's taking over Aaron Rodgers' body, and he's going down to their level. He's turning into a green venom that can't play football. Another goddamn high snap. Missed again. God damn. This has been frustrating to watch.
story we've seen numerous times. They make the right adjustment. Aaron ready to get the ball out quick, but then miscommunication or missing on the back end. Is Garrett Wilson a little bit deep or a little bit quick? Is Aaron a little bit behind him, not ready for that same timing and quickness of Garrett Wilson? But that was an easy opportunity.
Let's not do anything stupid here. Now they drop everybody and cut. They got pressure with a 3-man rush. Oh! Touchdown! Hey, Alan Lazard, I take it all back. I take it all back. I was ready to cut this man a minute ago. Damn, they dropped everybody in coverage, and that still happened.
Defenders, Aaron talked to us about this yesterday.
The Brady-esque 30-yard touchdown drive set up off a punt return.
Let me buy some time, and I've made a lot of these plays over the years, and you still, you see, there's
That's Aaron Rodgers.
magic in Aaron Rodgers right there to make the big play.
It's in there.
Lazard.
It's still in there. It would be 17-10 right now if they'd have kicked that fucking field goal a little while ago. I'm just saying. I ain't letting that shit go. Remember when it first happened, I got mad and said, go for it. And I said, no, kick the field goal, kick the field goal, kick the field goal.
Boy, did the Jets need that one, Kurt Warner.
So bad, but here's something that Robert Saleh can hang his hat on when he's giving that halftime speech. Hey guys, look what just happened. Needed the defense to make a play, they made a play. We needed our special teams to make a play, they made a play. We needed our offense to make a
That was pretty nice.
Make plays and get us back into this football game.
Only the third first half touchdown allowed by the Vikings this season. Greg Zuerlein hits the end zone.
Now the Vikings have 3 timeouts, though. I would definitely press. If I was the Vikings, I would press here. Throw it up, get some more penalties.
Timeouts left. What do you think they're going to do? Aggressive or just say that's enough?
I think at this point,
I think they stay aggressive. Nah, you be aggressive. You got 3 timeouts.
got that momentum on your side. You know
Nah, stay aggressive. Get points here, and then bury them with points at the start of the next half. You got to stay on them. You've not taken full advantage of how good you've actually played today. I would be aggressive too. You give me 3 timeouts at 36 seconds in Madden, you bet your ass I'm trying to get down the field and at least get a field goal.
Darnold's going to throw it.
Yes.
He spins out of a flips this one out of bounds. 29 seconds to go. Will McDonald all over Darnold. So, stuff it is basically
Good coverage.
60, as they say over here. Stuff
so you can run it the next couple snaps and run the clock out. Maybe we drop back and say, hey, let's give it one shot. If we get the right, perfect look, let's take a shot down the field and see if we can get something. Nice job by Sam Darnold to avoid that sack and just throw the football away and not make it any kind of disaster.
Do it. I'm all for it. Well, I'm not all for that. All right, go to the half. Now we go to the half. We took a sack. Let's just get out of here. Let's go. Now you go to the half. I'm all for what they tried to do there. They're just, they didn't turn it over, though. No big deal. Go to halftime. A little fire from the Jets there in the last minute and a half. Darnold's taking some nasty hits today, too.
Now, the Vikings will take their 10-point lead to the locker room. Jamie Erdahl with the head coach of the Jets.
Coach,
How
how badly did you
badly?
Great way to finish the half. Obviously, with a backed up situation, getting a good punt return, finishing with a touchdown drive was a great way to finish.
How can your defense continue to agitate this Vikings offense and get the ball to start the second half?
We just got to keep doing what we're doing. A couple of cheapies for them, but just keep doing what we're doing. We're going to be fine.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
So,
Xerxes from 300, the head coach of the New York Jets. The Jets have Xerxes from 300. The Giants have Larry the Cable Guy.
receive the second half kick after halftime.
Got a game day snack in the oven? No, I just had Bojangles, though. It was excellent. Yeah, I got to message these people back. I've been ignoring this entire quarter. I don't know why I unmuted during a commercial there. Dude, these large Diet Mountain Dews from Bojangles ain't large enough. I always just guzzle these fuckers down. Can't help it, though. Let me scroll their social media. My dad just sent me a video of this road up near Lake Lure, North Carolina, just a couple minutes away from my house. And it was a before picture of what it looked like before the hurricane. And it's like a regular road with a guardrail, and there's a little yellow house, little yellow building off to the side. The after video, the entire road is gone. There's just a big canyon of water and mud, but that little yellow house is still standing. It's like, wow, how the hell?
See what they do in the second half. I know that Good Morning Football will be talking about it this week, Kyle. You can kick off your weekdays with
I'll be right back.
NFL and the crew. Good Morning Football live.
What are you having this morning? I bet it ain't as good as Bojangles. Yeah, I saw the next one looks like it's coming straight at you. The next storm that formed up. Got some good games today. Oh yeah, and there's a race going on in the middle of all that too.
Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson doesn't get better than that. This is a game. The Cincinnati Bengals dug themselves a hole. They have to win this ball game against a Ravens team that's found themselves with their run game.
Yeah, and when you look at what Baltimore's done, they're looking like playing like the best team in football. But Cincinnati might have got the second win. This is going to be a big one. This is going to be huge for this division.
I love Buffalo Houston today too. You know, Colleen, I love you too.
Buffalo Houston, that's going to be the game of the day possibly. Until the retardation of Cowboys Steelers tonight, which I will be streaming.
Last time we saw them at the bad end of a huge blowout. Now Khalil Shakir, their wide receivers out. Are we just going to tight end our way through this thing for Buffalo? How many weapons is Josh Allen going to need today? Because he doesn't have number one anymore. I think Josh Allen's going to be his own blocker. He's going to run the ball a little bit more today, and you're going to see that kind of replace what they're missing the receivers.
Superman. Superman.
Hey, Kyle.
Yes.
Panthers, Bears, sneaky revenge game for Andy Dalton.
I can't get enough revenge game, folks. I'm there. Curator of revenge game. You know them, you love them. Bears need to win that one at home, of course, though. Come on now. Let's get to 3-2. Longest home win streak in the NFL right now. The Chicago Bears.
How about that?
How about that?
Wow, did not know that. Okay, our Bears aficionado over here, Kyle Brandt. So, guys, after the game, NFL Network has you covered all day long. You can keep up with the rest of Sunday's action with highlights, analysis, and post-game interviews. NFL Game Day all day Sunday right here on NFL Network. So, a very cool scene in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We have London
Excuse me.
native. He was born there. See you, Manura.
I love that fucking
Jared Allen. They were the first
Jared
players
Allen
to
getting inducted in the Ring of Honor for Minnesota in
Ring
London.
of Honor, spelled with a U.
Dallas versus Pittsburgh is kind of a fun game. Two very overrated teams, but very equally matched in a lot of ways. I'll take the Steelers.
Put in our defensive line. I'm loving it.
I bet you are.
I love it.
I thought you were going to say they put the 72 sign out there for total yards in the first.
Is that right?
No, it's not.
Pretty high.
Yeah, there it is. 60 something.
Second half coming up. The Vikings up by 10, 17-7. We'll be back right after the game with game day final. We'll see if the Jets can pull this one out.
I believe Jets. Come on.
The Jets' defense has held the Vikings down under 80 passing yards. And the turnover battle, the Vikings have won that. And you could see first downs and also time of possession have been all purple. What have been your impressions of that first half, Kurt?
Well, I think the impressions were that Minnesota Vikings in the first half kind of dominated on both sides of the ball, but the Jets able to get that momentum. You know, they're at the end of the first half. That touchdown pass from Aaron Rodgers cut it to a two-possession game. We know the Vikings are getting the football, but Jets defense come up with a big stop, get it back to Aaron Rodgers. They can make it a game very, very quickly.
Darnold, no touchdown passes in the first half. He's the only quarterback in the Super Bowl era to start 4-0, throwing at least 2 touchdown passes in all 4 of the wins. So that's a win for the Jets to keep Darnold out of the
Okay.
end zone by a touchdown pass, but an Andrew
A CJ Ham dive after about 30 penalties on the Jets secondary.
those are the 2 guys who
Thus the 17-point score for Minnesota.
first half when the Jets were desperate to get it. Alan Lazard, a 15-yard grab, and Aaron Rodgers is 1 passing yard shy of joining the 60,000-yard passing club. He's got 95 yards. So his first passing yard of the second half will be a football that needs to be removed from play and given to number 8.
60,000 yards. All that greatness
Why's the camera wet? Oh, dude, it's in the 50s up there. They're so fucking lucky. I'm ready for it to be in the 50s and low 60s every day here. It'd be nice. It's still a little schizophrenic here with the weather. It's pretty hot the last couple of days. But it didn't start getting hot till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Kind of weird.
Top five, top seven, kind of start your script over again, see if they can get into some kind of rhythm.
Well, that's Ty Chandler dotting the I as Aaron Jones has been ruled out by the Vikings with a hip injury.
No Aaron Jones.
Chandler runs right into J.D. Sherwood and the team.
The Jets will take it.
For a minimal gain, not even a yard.
I'm not sure you can overstate how big Aaron Jones is for this offense and so many things that he does. Obviously, you could hand it to him out of the backfield, but maybe even better when you're throwing him screen pass. Down the sideline from Nick Mullins makes that great catch, but so dynamic out in space with the ball in his hands.
53 yards from scrimmage in the first half for Jones is now out of the game. Darnold second and long to Chandler on a screen.
Third down already.
Gets sniffed out by the Jets defense. That was Kinlaw, Adams, and Sherwood. That sounds like a law firm.
Brad Sherwood from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Third.
Play right there that no doubt goes to Aaron Jones in a normal situation. You mentioned big 3rd and 8 right here. Touchdown at the end of the half. Get up 3 and out. Got the momentum on your side.
Aaron Jones still over there in uniform, but he ain't coming back in the game, unfortunately.
Watches. It's Jefferson in motion. 3rd and 8. Darnold. All kinds of
Holding! Are you kidding?
pocket. Darnold flips it downfield and out of bounds.
The Vikings got away with a serious hold there, but at least
Michael Clemens.
they didn't get a first down.
Darnold one with the pressure.
I saw a hold.
Long developing play right there.
Yeah, long developing, all right.
Got open on the deep corner route, but not enough time to see him. Good job up front, creating that pressure. We talk about 3rd and long. That's where the guys from the Jets can get home, forcing the throwaway and the punt.
Xavier Gibson, who set up the Jets' lone drive before the end of the first half scoring drive, with an excellent punt return, is deep inside his own 20. Ryan Wright. Rarity for him. 2 straight drives, he's been forced to punt. Do his job. Low snap. Tons of hang time. Fair catch.
Yo, that's fair catch interference.
Clipped by Taylor Evans. And the flag is out.
Oh no.
Fair catch interference on the
God, that's a 15-yard penalty. That's crazy. They'll be at the 40 now.
Excellent end to the first half for the Jets. And exactly what the doctor ordered to start the second.
Hope for the Jets.
And quality field position for their goat.
Yeah, they're pulling themselves together. Still got a lot to clean up on offense, but yeah. They're catching a lot of breaks now and making a lot of breaks. Their defense has done a great job. The whole game, pretty much.
adjustment at halftime. You see, they're coming after Aaron Rodgers. 57% of his dropbacks, he's been blitzed.
Got to stop with the drops, and Rodgers needs to chill out and take what they give him.
For Minnesota, so they've done some good things, but they've got to find an answer for that walkout.
Penalty puts the ball on the 40, and it's a pitch to Brees.
Running the ball would be good.
For a gain of about 3. Pace on the stop. Recall again the milestone moment that awaits that man. One passing 999 career pass yards as we talk right now.
That's a lot of yards. I was just going to say, Brees Hall is a home run hitter for them as well. So you stick to it. You've given him the football, and you're hoping one of these times he gets a crease, can get into the secondary and make a big play.
12 yards on 5 carries on the day.
I guess Fireman Ed didn't make the trip. Oh my good God in heaven.
Lead by pace.
They would have shown Fireman Ed by now if he went over there.
Loss of 5. Brings up third and 12. There he is on the list. We saw
Crazy that Matt Ryan is still ahead of Rodgers on the passing yards list.
as well.
It won't stay that way. I'd say Rodgers is definitely going to catch Phillip Rivers and Matt Ryan on the passing yards list.
Aaron Rodgers belongs right there with them.
Right now, they need 12. They need more than one.
3rd and 12.
Flips it out.
Takes the damn short throw. 4th down.
45-yard line.
That's disappointing.
It's a milestone.
You can see Rodgers. He said something about running the ball there.
About that one, and I'm not exactly sure why. Had a couple deeper routes there, but got to
I'm surprised he took the easy throw there. I guess he's gun shy after the interceptions.
on the deep end off to the
And Warner's saying he saw something Rodgers could have done different.
tough for Conklin to get the first down there.
Here's Morstead. Punt it back. Gets that one away.
Damn touchback. Yesterday in college, who was it that had the greatest punt of all time yesterday in college, where the ball bounced at the one, shot up in the air, landed at the one again, and then rolled out of bounds? Greatest punt of all time. Popped up on my Twitter yesterday. A reality show based on the wives of Kansas City Chiefs players and girlfriends is in the works at Bravo. You know what? Maybe the Patriots dynasty wasn't so bad. Turnover, turnover, turnover. That's what it's going to take. A turnover in another short field. Good God. At least they made the tackle because that was about to be a touchdown.
Sauce Gardner is down back around the 30.
Sauce Gardner's hurt.
Oh my. So on one end giving up 27.
Damn.
And on the other end, one of their best players is down. You're going to see right here what I call a deep cross. We're looking for man-to-man coverage. You're going to read the mesh here, and you see the two defenders run into each other. Sauce being one of them who's down right now, and it's right there. A little friendly fire hitting his own player. Let's hope he's all right.
Nobody wants to get hit by Quincy Williams, let alone a teammate who doesn't expect it. Sauce now up. Walking off. But he will come off as the Vikings pick up their first down of the half.
We've seen that a couple times. Minnesota running some crossers, some run plays. The Jets running into each other, giving up some big plays down the field. Jordan Addison there, one earlier in the game to Justin Jefferson.
Looks like Gardner is heading towards the blue tent.
And another. Hey, it's on the Vikings. Hooray. I don't know why I'm such a Jets homer, but I am. Buffalo versus Houston. That's a game right there.
By the Vikings.
Can't remember the last time I saw that. Our entire offensive line drafted by the same team they're playing for. They do a heck of a job.
Brandon Eccles is in for Sauce while he's in the blue tent. Getting checked out. First and 15 now for the Vikings. Darnold, quick throw. It's Addison again. He gains 5 yards. DJ Reed on the stop. So back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's second down.
There's Tyrod Taylor.
Right there. To try to get it all on one shot. Let's just get back to that second and 10 situation. 5-5-5. We can get the first down. Like the mentality play call there by Kevin O'Connell.
Addison's gone from no catches to 3 catches for 36 yards. Jefferson leads the Vikings with 59 yards receiving. Darnold looking around.
Pressure up the middle. Get him! Pressure up the middle, and then they cleaned it up from behind.
McDonald, 4th sack for the Jets. Brings up 3rd and long.
Jets have 4 sacks and a fumble recovery today. They're doing a pretty good job there.
You see him looking to the left-hand side, trying to work all the way back to the right. He's had to work through his progressions.
Fighting for their lives to stay in the game.
It's a new version of the sack exchange coming off of a down market.
What's it like to have a team that gets sacks? The Falcons don't really get many. Wearing another Falcons shirt again today.
Sacks on the season.
I'm going to make every day between the next Falcons game and the last one count after the way they won on Thursday. Make the tackle, make the tackle, make the tackle. There you go. 4th down. 4th and 6. They're not in field goal range. Good job, Jets.
So the Jets defense has held 3 straight drives to end the half and now to start this half and give the offense another chance to make this a 1-score game.
And you go back to the first half, right? 7 points are on the board because of the pick 6. So they've really done a nice job holding this Minnesota offense to just 10 points. Now, once again, they need their offense to step up and make a big play.
Gibson again. Lets the punt go.
See that, Rasheed? Oh, man.
But right to Gibson. And he's taken to
Jets are going to start from their own 2.
That was Trent Sherfield who kept it
Now, that's a punt.
43-yard punt. Jets are halfway through the 3rd quarter here in London.
Yeah, the Jets are going to drive 98 yards, huh?
Save. Normally that's the keeper's job here.
Really, the best. Remember the shitty field they played on in Brazil? The only solution for overseas games is make them play on field turf. We all bitch about field turf and how we want natural grass, but if those fuckers over there don't know how to do anything but prepare a soccer field, we should just play on field turf. And I like that this stadium is field turf, so nobody can bitch about the surface. Eagles fans, fucking crybabies. Can't even be excited about the defense making a play when they're starting from the two. And Sauce Gardner's going to the locker room, unfortunately.
Defensively, that is Sauce Gardner heading to the locker room after he was brought into the blue tent for a concussion evaluation. His helmet.
I still ain't tried. Our Chipotle's been open for months now, and I still ain't tried it. But thank you for reminding me. I still ain't even looked at a Chipotle menu to know what I would get if I tried Chipotle. Ugh. God damn, dude. All these playmakers, and we keep having to watch him throw the ball to Conklin. Oh, and it's raining. The sky's crying because the Jets were supposed to be better than this. Took them 5 plays to get 31 yards earlier to score their one touchdown. There's Garrett Wilson, first down. All right, move the chains. Long way to go, though. Still got like 90 yards. Damn receiver slipped. Who was it? He was going to be over. Garrett Wilson slipped. And it, like I said, it is raining, so God, again wide open and they miss it. Story of their day. They've had a handful of big plays like that where shit just goes wrong. He misses, or the receiver runs the wrong route, or slips. Come on! Oh, that's bad. Oh, and the defender slipped. That was going to be an interception. Rogers laughing about it with the defender. That's funny.
Whenever Rodgers talked to us about, this is one thing
He can't quite move like he used to, but this was pretty nice.
get out and make these big plays. Now, he may not be the exact same guy we've seen when he was winning MVPs, but still feels like he's got something left to be able to create, trying to get that big throw down the field. Nice job by Cashman to get that right arm.
I hate to say that the Jets have to be one-dimensional, but yeah, throwing the ball more would, dude. All right, they avoid the delay of game. Pressure immediately, and it's over. Fourth down. Punting from deep in their own territory.
Is the one that provided the pressure.
Rogers is hurt.
Rodgers
Rogers is hurt. I think it's his knee. I thought he was holding his left knee. Ugh.
back left leg there.
Dude, I can't deal with this. I'm not even a Jets fan, and I don't want to deal with this.
Gone over this stadium. Now goes Rodgers.
Yeah, that left leg. Oh, man.
The way he is definitely
Oh, my God. That's awful.
down. Out he comes.
Good God. Both legs, really, but the left one got it bad.
He's active today. First time they've had a third emergency.
He's walking it off. He's walking better the more he walks. I hope it's nothing.
A bit of a swollen knee coming out of the loss to Denver. It's good to see him coming back like that.
Doesn't bounce back as quite as quickly as
He's walking off unassisted, and
25.
hopefully he's all right. Tyrod Taylor's warming up anyway, but they're punting the ball now. They got one first down there.
Rodgers is walking around on his own power on the sideline right now. As Brandon Powell waits around his 40 for another Jets punt.
Credit to the Vikings because they've been putting up flashy numbers on offense all season. Low key, the defense has been really good. Lots of takeaways, lots of sacks.
Went up in the air.
But on a day where their offense is struggling, their defense is carrying the load, and they're winning this game easily. Really only playing good on one side of the ball. So that shows you how good the Vikings really are. Roughing the kicker. God damn, turn your mic off, bro. And Rodgers is getting his helmet and coming back. First down Jets. They got roughing the kicker. Walk it off, Rodgers. Walk it off.
Jamie, what did you see down there with Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers was one footstep away from the blue medical tent being followed in by the doctors on the team. He saw that flag fly. He stopped. He turned. He grabbed his helmet. He jogged back out there. He continues to work on that knee.
I still want to praise the Vikings for having to win this game with only one side of the ball playing well. That's a complete football team when you can just lift up. If the one side of the ball has a bad day and you lift them up and you still win anyway, they're working on that. But another fucking huge break for the Jets. The Jets have really been fortunate in this game. It's crazy. Should be a 30-point Vikings lead, but the Jets are only down by 10.
Go in the third quarter.
Brees Hall hits the hole. First down.
Touchdown run. To move the chains. Gain of 10. Byron Murphy on the stop. Did he look a little ginger getting the ball in the breadbasket there, Kurt?
Well, he handed it off backhanded. You don't ever see that. I remember I had to do that when I injured my left elbow. There were times I had to kind of backhand and hand it off like that. I'm not really sure.
Now they might have to fall back and lean on this run a little bit till we know if Rodgers is going to be okay.
Cashman hit him in his arm as he was delivering the ball.
He's fine walking, but if he has to put pressure on the left leg, is it going to hold up? Or is he going to RG3 himself out here? Damn, Vikings were all over that.
Nowhere from home. John Bernard on the stop. Nearing 5 minutes to go in the quarter.
See the footwork there. Looks a little gingerly. Moving a little gingerly right there. See how that affects him when he's got to drop back and throw the football. But they just can't get anything going in the run game. Got that one play, a couple plays
dropping on that leg. First down. Move the chains twice now.
Jet first down.
Set up by the protection. You see Brees Hall stepping up on
That was good protection. Brees Hall saved Aaron Rodgers' life there.
create some space and get that first down. So got a couple things going. Sometimes it takes a penalty to get that momentum going in your direction. The free first down. Got a couple more first downs almost past midfield here. They got to find a way to finish.
From midfield. First and 10. Rodgers fakes.
Pumps to the left. He got rid of it, and they got a few yards.
Forward for a gain of 3. Rodgers helps up. Pace. You can see he's a 40-something who's notable. I think we can include him in that category, right? He's notable. And of the 16 over 40 since 66, they're 37 over 10 playoff appearances. This just in, Brady sets the pace for that. As pace is set down.
Rodgers tried to help Pace up, but he couldn't stand. Hopefully it's just cramps.
Rodgers turns 41 in a couple of months. He was talking about how it does take longer for his body to recover. He's noticing it.
And talking to the coaches as he comes into this year, a lot of people wondering, okay, how much is he limited by the Achilles injury? And I think they're starting to understand at this point what he is as a 40-year-old quarterback. That not really limited because of the injury anymore, but he has gotten a little bit older, not quite as elusive. He talked about it, not quite as fast. Said he used to be able to run away from people. Now he can't quite do that, but still enough wiggle to
I think Rodgers needed that little timeout there, too. I can see it in his face. He still ain't totally sure. But he did take a little bit of a hit on that last play and was okay.
For the Vikings. I mean, this looked, with the Vikings getting the ball back up 17 at the end of the first half, this looked to be a very long day for the Jets. They scored before the end of the first half. Their defense has done its job so far in the second half. And they're in Vikings territory with the clock winding to 3 minutes with the third quarter running down. Second and 7. Rodgers. Quick one.
There you go. First time today they have a little bit of rhythm. Nobody's dropping passes. The protection's pretty good. Good individual efforts from whoever gets the ball in their hands. They're moving.
Brees Hall, we know what he is in this league.
Putting a damn drive together.
Has shown flashes of bringing that energy.
Still can't believe that was roughing a kicker when they were pinned deep. That's crazy.
You don't see more of those two guys on the field at the same time.
From the Minnesota 32, it's Allen running it now.
Damn.
Inside
That's
the 25.
nice.
7. Did you hear it all?
Listen, Braylon Allen is the youngest player in the NFL right now, lining up in the backfield with the oldest player in the NFL right now, and that's not their only connection, though, on the opposite end of the age perspective. Braylon Allen grew up in Wisconsin, not far away from where the Packers play. He said half his family are Packers fans, half Bears. He remembers watching Rodgers. He's trying to soak up every single moment he has on the field with his guy.
Oh, my. The age difference. Right now it's working. Rodgers
Yeah.
just got
That was my noise when I realized that play ain't going anywhere and you need to throw it away. That was the Joey Wheeler noise. I said, yeah.
So it'll be 3rd and 3.
Thing right here for the Jets is you'd love to get 7 points on the board, but you've got to score. You've got to get 3 points. So Aaron Rodgers, smart with the football, which he normally is smart with the football. Don't make that big mistake. Don't try to force anything.
Shout out to the Vikings fan dressed like a purple Boba Fett. That was cool.
Drive that started its own 3. Rodgers over the middle.
Oh, wow. That was low, and I was convinced it was going to go straight to the ground, but I think Garrett Wilson got his hands under it.
Tough grab. Tough
He got it.
Conklin with a 2-yard gain.
Sucks they had to waste a play for a 2-yard gain to keep the Vikings from challenging, but I don't think the Vikings would have won the challenge anyway.
Not sure I'm going to give
I'm glad the Jets didn't give him a chance anyway.
right there. Throwing it low. Great catch by Wilson, but Harrison Smith was waiting on the other end. If he makes a perfect throw there, there's a big hit for the young receiver. So nice job going down and digging it off the turf.
Inside the Minnesota 15. Minute to go in the third quarter. Rodgers.
Good pocket. Good pocket.
Wilson
Wilson made another nice catch.
another catch. And that brings it to the 8.
Another third down, man.
And 2. Fourth catch of the drive for number 5. They're cooking.
And everybody's been talking to us about number 5 and what he brings to the table and how explosive he is. Has to continue to learn patience and understand there's a timing for your quarterback connected with the routes, but you see the ability to track and catch difficult football.
This drive started on the 3. Looked like it would be over when Rodgers was hit in the pocket
Play clock running down on him. We're going to get a reset here.
in a very unnatural way.
Play clock's frozen at 5.
There's a 15-yard penalty for roughing the kicker. Rodgers about to step in the blue tent.
I would still check him in the blue tent when this drive is over.
56 and 40.
Rodgers comes out instead of going in the tent, and here they are in the red zone. I don't know how there's 56 seconds on the clock.
That's weird. We're going back in time. Somewhere in time. Sorry, I was listening to a lot of Iron Maiden yesterday.
So it's 3rd and 8. Ball was incomplete. Stephon Gilmore knocked it out. So replay assist chiming in. 3rd and 8. Rodgers.
Oh, fucking Lazard. God damn it.
Second time in the end zone.
Kick the fucking field goal. Make it a one-score game. Motherfucker.
So close.
This Lazard is so inconsistent.
Coverage underneath. Knew he didn't have a chance to put it up over the top, but known for this back shoulder, him and Allen Lazard have been
That's a hard catch to make, man. I'm being way too hard on him. I'm just frustrated.
and he's not able to come up with it.
I am being way too hard on him. I know.
32-yarder. For Zerline.
Gee, if they'd have done this in the first half, the game would be even closer.
He stays perfect.
17-10.
Said that after the kick. So Sam Darnold now has a 1-score lead. Let's see how he responds with 56 left in it.
God damn it, the Jets are trying. They still haven't even come close to living up to their potential this year. But they are scrapping hard. All right, Jets defense, just keep doing what you've been doing. Y'all have been doing great. Y'all have been doing great. Just more what you've been doing. And more sacks, more pressure. Vikings blew a big lead against Green Bay last week, an even bigger lead. That game had no reason being that close. No way that game should have been that close last week, but it was.
Weekdays with NFL Network and the crew on Good Morning Football live from LA. Football's favorite morning show breaks down every trending storyline in the NFL. Good Morning Football with Jamie Erdahl and crew. Weekdays at 8 only on NFL Network.
Thank you, Rich, for the love. We miss you on our current morning show right now, but we like having you in London.
I like being here. Thank you. Right back at you. Time ticking down in this third quarter. Second and 10.
Whoa!
For Jefferson.
And they throw a fucking flag. I'm not surprised. I wondered about that one. The one thing the Jets have done bad today is get interference or penalties in the secondary. Good God.
The way the third quarter will come to an end.
I don't think so. I don't think so. That's a bad call. That replay really showed it. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, but that was a bad call.
Sauce Gardner has come out of the locker room, but he does not have his helmet on.
Bad call.
Gene Sterrichs chiming in, thinks that should have been a no call. This is the last play of the third quarter. Darnold
Oh, good God.
going for Jefferson. And Reed was on the coverage.
I actually saw an arm tug on that one, and there's no flag. A little bit.
Quarter comes to
Maybe I'm wrong.
the Vikings. Once upon a time up 17 thanks to a pick six. And a marauding
Vikings still have not had to play from behind this year. That is going to be an important test whenever it happens, and that day's coming. Everybody's going to play from behind at some point. Appreciate anybody who actually got up early and turned this on for even just for a few minutes. The last London game I streamed was Falcons Jaguars last year, and that stream pissed me off for several reasons. Number one, the Falcons suck. Number two, I was talking to myself. Ooh, they made him throw it in the dirt. Third down again.
Was on that tight end screen.
Incoming penalty on the third down when Darnold just fucking heaves a YOLO ball down the field, not aimed at anyone in particular.
Third and long right here. For Sam Darnold to hold the football. They've been having a lot of success up front in these types of situations. They do it one more time and get the offense back on the field in a one possession game. Third and 10. Darnold.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Ah, he fell. This ain't going nowhere.
No flag on Clemens,
Good stop.
who contacted Darnold as he was going out of bounds.
Once again, Jets defense kicking ass.
Ball's out of his hands. Just let him go.
You know, the chance to sing Sweet Caroline in front of all the depressed Panthers fans next week is the only reason I'd consider going to the Falcons-Panthers game next Sunday.
No doubt. With that ball gone, he could have let up. Maybe not avoided the contact, but let up there at the end. But great job once again.
What a job by this defense.
Jets defense keeping their team around, hanging in there.
Fourth straight punt for Minnesota. Again, if you're just joining us, this game was 17-0. Aaron Jones has been out for about a half of football with a hip injury. And the Jets
Damn, another good punt. Holy hell. Jets got to start from inside the 10 again.
getting the ball placed out at the 7-yard line. Last month, the Vikings hosted a kids' flag football event in Newcastle, and last week the Jets did the same in the UK. The United Kingdom has over 60,000 kids who participate in flag football programs all across the country.
That's good stuff. Talked to a couple members
It's some more magic here, Rogers.
of women's German national team earlier. Hoping to make it to the Olympics next time around. Love seeing our game continue to expand.
What a great defensive battle we've had here today. Unironically, a great defensive game. Not one of them crappy defensive games, but, you know, like the Steelers are in every other week, but this has actually been a good one.
The ball is on the 7, needing 93 yards to tie the game right now. Starts with a handoff. And Allen gets it past the 10.
They started their last drive inside the 5 as well. Gets hurt right here. They get aided by that roughing, the punter penalty. Drives them all the way down. A lot of short passes. We just kind of bit their MO and just missing the touchdown there, but getting 3 points out of it and bringing it back to a one possession game.
Second and 7. Brian Flores, defensive coordinator of the Vikings. 4-0 coming in for the first time since 2016. Up 7.
Ah, sacked.
There's pace.
Good grief, man.
It's Rodgers
And Rogers looks thrilled.
inside his 5-yard line. Whatever Flores dialed up worked.
He did. I thought he had an opportunity right here. You're going to see Alan Lazard from the left-hand side on the skinny post right there, back behind the linebackers. He just held the football a little too long. Again, you're going to see it over here on the left-hand side. He's going to run the skinny post over here. We're trying to pull up the linebackers. We get him. There's a huge hole in the middle. Just not able to get him the football. Maybe a missed opportunity right there.
Pace shut the door with the sack.
Play clock running down.
13 from the
I smell a safety. Oh, they just missed him.
bounds. Lives for
3
another.
and out. Damn. That'll probably be the drive that does them in. They got a punt from their own end zone, and the Vikings can squeak out a field goal and go up 2 scores halfway through the fourth. This will probably be what does them in unless they get a turnover.
Not surprising. Brian Flores has been active. We know he's always active, vocal with his defense. He had his defensive backs in a very deliberate conversation before Aaron Rodgers got the football. And remember, Kurt, last one with the pen in his hand, be the ones with the final answer. That's what his players are doing right now.
Huge punt for Morstead from the back of his end zone. The Vikings up 7. They get good field position. It sure is.
And the Vikings take over in field goal range. So, like I said, this is probably what
Is ruled down
does the Jets in. I don't see the Jets getting two scores, maybe two field goals, but that ain't gonna be enough.
At least not yet.
They need a turnover.
Pull everyone out of there. And I think everybody's finally going back to their separate corners.
And just expand on what Stacy was talking about, having the pen in your hand last. What Brian Flores wants to do is he wants to hold his disguise. He wants to continue to confuse the offense, and then at the last second, be able to get to what he wants to get to.
In a catbird seat when we come back.
Still only 17-10, but like I said, this probably does them in. I don't think the Jets are ever going to catch a break, no matter who the quarterback is. If last week and this week don't prove that, I don't know what the fuck will. Next week, Jags Bears, I might get up and stream that one too. They're pretty evenly matched because they both suck. The Jags and Bears both suck for very different reasons, but they both suck. Bears play the Panthers later. I'm curious to see how that game goes. The Panthers have become a lot more interesting to pay attention to since they benched Bryce Young because you know they're not going to get totally fucking rolled over.
Difference in
Probably still going to lose, but they're not going to just get destroyed like they did the first 2 weeks, you would think.
12% difference. 5-0 and 4-1 for the Vikings. That's what's at stake over the next 13.
And short field for the Vikings. Good protection. All damn day. Overthrows. Shockingly no flag, though.
Justin Jefferson. 2nd and 10. It's time for the call of the game presented by SiriusXM.
Kevin O'Connell makes it. Justin Jefferson, you're going to see formations in different places. Guys moving all over, so you've got to switch who you're in coverage on. And you see mess ups all over the place. Kevin O'Connell just does a great job of using the ultimate pawn piece. And it's so tough when you finally do get a one-on-one situation, even with one of the best corners in the league.
2nd and 10.
Toss to Ham. Another third down. They're at the Jets 35. A sack here or a turnover. That's what you need. Sack or a turnover. Negative play. Period.
There was a fun conversation when
Keep this a one-score game by some miracle.
the Vikings that Justin Jefferson called him right away and said, hey, how does Cooper Kupp get so open all the time? And Kevin O'Connell told him, well, that's going to be you in this offense, and we're going to have to move you all over the place. Justin said, well, that sounds hard. It might be a little bit hard, but he's bought in, and it's one of the reasons why they do such a great job of creating opportunities for number 18.
Sauce Gardner off the field as you saw. It's 3rd and 8. Darnold for Addison.
He had at the defender fell down. Darnold missed him.
Brings out
Now they got to try a 53-yard field goal.
attempt for Will Riker to make this a 2
50 is the new 30 in the NFL, though.
is.
This will make or break the game for the Jets right here. Block this field goal or get lucky, and the guy misses it. I just don't think they can afford to go down by 2 scores.
He's already made one from 54. This one from 53. It is
Good.
two-score game.
It's tough for the Jets.
Done. 20 to 10 with 12 minutes left for 8. Down 10.
Yeah, now, of course, now it's going to rain hard as the Jets' offense is coming back on the field. Was a little light shower and the occasional sprinkle. Now it's coming down pretty good.
That last Vikings offensive series, Justin Jefferson came over the sideline, appearing to be somewhat frustrated, a little bit gassed, gently tossed his helmet behind
No
the bench.
yards in this half for Jefferson. That's worth noting.
He said, "We're going to have 4 to 5 ways to defend this guy. There's only a handful of wide receivers he will do that in the NFL against." So a compliment, but he hasn't had a catch in the second half, Rich.
Only one catch since the first drive. As a matter of fact, for Justin Jefferson, he still does lead. Sauce has his helmet on, but
They're going to let Sauce back in the game here in a little bit.
collided with his own teammate and needed to come off the field with a blue
If Homie ran that kick out of the end zone, I was going to jump to the TV and strangle him.
touchback. The Jets get the ball back at their own 30. The Vikings defense holding the Jets up just 10 points here in London.
Yeah, they deserve a lot of credit. They've been so good all year long. Only 169 total yards. Jets came in believing that was a priority to win this game is to run the football.
Got to get points. It's still early enough. You can kick a field goal. Obviously, you want the touchdown, but just any points is good here. Still enough time.
The remaining time in regulation. Quick throw. Conklin makes a nice
One missed tackle. Nice game.
Harrison Smith on the stop.
That's the other thing they haven't done today is give up the big play. Everything that the Jets are getting offensively, maybe outside the little scramble touchdown that they gave up, has been short throws. Come up and tackle. Don't give up the big plays. Don't allow an offense to get back into the game quickly. Force them to take the long distance.
Certainly, if that opponent is battling the clock. Rodgers.
That fumble.
Harrison
He recovered it. Rodgers did fumble there.
with the big takedown of Rodgers. Third and long.
Man, this is frustrating to watch.
See the big fella right there. Just wins right off the line of scrimmage. Simpson stepping down and opening up the gate to Aaron Rodgers. That was about as easy a sack as you could get.
Yeah. He's got a bad knee, and he's not as mobile as he used to be anyway, so he's a scarecrow in the pocket right now.
Umpire standing in the way. So we sort this out here. What do you have, Scott Novak?
Excuse me.
Please set the game clock to 11 minutes, 11 seconds, 45 on the play clock. Thank you.
They've got that sorted out now. Let's see if Aaron Rodgers can sort out the defense of the Minnesota Vikings. You get yourself in third and really long. They're going to show you one thing, run to something else. A bunch of guys up at the line of scrimmage. We've seen it give this Jets offense fits all day long.
Not the Jets' forte. Third and 13. It certainly is that of the
How come they can't get any penalties on long yardage like the Vikings seem to get?
goes for Wilson.
Ah,
And there is no flag
no flag.
on that coverage.
Brian Flores may be a prick, but he's a defensive genius.
Minnesota goes to a two-man coverage. See the defender drop underneath, knowing he's got safety help over the top. Really tough to hit a back shoulder against that coverage. That's what happens when you put yourself in third and long. One of the toughest coverages to throw against for a quarterback.
Morstead sends it away. Not much on the return there by Powell. Next week, let's do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again. Do we have to? It's the fucking Jaguars or the Bears, man.
Looking for their first
Do we have to?
while the Bears are taking on the
Oh, yeah, I always forget
come in here and
Cowboy is a Jets fan. Wonder why he ain't popped in here. Is he even awake right now?
Caleb Williams, a battle of number 1 overall draft pick quarterback.
Honestly, Vikings, go ahead and score a touchdown, and I'll end the stream a little early and come back for the race at 2:30 or whenever the hell it is.
2:30 p.m. local time here in London. Let's see what Kevin O'Connell's going to be dialing up. Only 93 yards since that terrific first quarter.
He's playing that game now to 11, just under 11 minutes to go. Have two possession lead. Be smart. Still want to stay aggressive. You want to try to use the clock as well.
You can see Sauce Gardner has his helmet on, but clearly hasn't been returned.
I'll let Sauce Gardner come in the game.
Here. 10:43 to go. Vikings need a
Turnover, turnover, turnover. That is what it's going to take. Damn.
Ham was the one in the I formation. Chandler with a minimal gain, but the clock does run under 10 and a half minutes.
Not to place a lot of the blame just on one guy, but you think back to when Aaron Jones got hurt earlier in the game. Big pass.
This is the time to really feel bad for Jets fans because, once again, like Dolphins fans, they had expectations and they have just not lived up to it, and that's 10 times worse.
Second and 10. Play fake. Darnold. Chase. And had Addison
Had Addison
open.
wide open again, missed him. There was some pressure there. Vikings can't close it out on offense.
Win 5-0. They do have a bye next week. So next week will be the time to rest up and get healthy for Kevin O'Connell's crew.
We saw that coming, right? We all knew that the NFC North was going to be a tough division. A lot of people having the Lions at the top, maybe even the Packers at the top. I don't know if anybody saw this team, especially with the questions
False start.
It's one of those everybody but the center moments.
Yeah.
I mean, Darisaw must be like one of your
Did you guys see that dude for Alabama last night have a meltdown when they lost to fucking Vanderbilt?
everybody else too.
I saw the end of that game.
Definitely don't want that one. But here we are again.
It's probably how some of these Jets defenders feel on the inside with the job they've done today, playing their ass off, and they're still down by 10 because the offense can't get their foot out of their own ass.
Gonna be critical right here.
Donald gonna throw it from his pocket over the middle.
Intercepted.
By the man replacing Sauce Gardner. It's Eccles.
There you go.
And the Jets get
Called that shit in the first half.
they needed.
Said Darnold's going to keep throwing it up and taking these chances.
And I always like the idea of quarterbacks
Now the Jets have a short field. Maybe they can do something with it. They did something with a short field at the end of the first half.
in situation, but
They've been starting from inside their own 10 for an hour now.
down. Very difficult for the quarterback. I always like to say, play the play. It's third and long. Don't try to force it to get the first down. If the play says throw the check down and punt. Huge play by that Jets defense to set up their offense again.
So the Jets go 3 and out after the Vikings make it a 2-score game again. And then get the big turnover to even the turnover battle and set up the Jets after the Vikings only took
What, the Jets' last drive started on the 2, and then one started at the 8. So to be at the Vikings 42, they at least have a chance. You just need 5 yards, and you can get a field goal and make it a one-score game. You still got all your timeouts. 9:47 to go. I mean,
in motion
I've seen crazier things.
and throws it to Lazard.
Have you watched the Falcons play this year? I've seen some crazy shit.
5 of Minnesota.
Good play once again. Al Lazard on the choice route. Find a hole, find a window. It's one thing that Aaron feels real comfortable with in this offense. Hits that back foot, gets the ball out, understand what he's seeing. As long as they're on the same page. Nice completion to set up second and short.
2nd and 3 to be exact. Rodgers, quick throw. There's Wilson.
Garrett Wilson wide open. Don't fumble. Get down now. Know when the play's over. Oh, Rodgers doing his best Tom Brady impression. Clutch drive off a short field after a turnover after he's played like shit all day.
Quick hitch route. Ball's out of Aaron Rodgers' hands.
That's what I saw Tom Brady do for years. Ooh, interception. I've only got to drive 40 yards. Touchdown. I'm so clutch, bro.
7-yard gain on first down, so you can settle for those quick throws and not having to hold the football.
8.5 to go in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 from the Minnesota 25.
Hey,
Rodgers.
going up. God, what a throw. Dude, that was an unbelievable throw because he hit Conklin right in the hands in triple coverage. There was just too many hands around it, and it's incomplete. Good God. That's a throw only he would try to make. But look at that. He hits Conklin right in the fucking hands.
Throw around those defenders, but every
That's insane.
you get the tight end, you like to feel like there's somebody underneath that you can get the ball to.
God almighty.
2nd and 10.
Not to sound like Chris Collinsworth, but that was a very impressive incomplete pass.
Rodgers. Quick fire.
Throws it up. Just nobody there. God, man.
Gilmore on the cover.
Can't stop stepping on their own dicks.
Again, it was the miscommunication right here. Aaron Rodgers throwing the deep ball. Mike Williams stopping his route. Those little things that make such a huge difference. Keeping drives going.
Not many people sitting as Rodgers.
Quick snapped it on him. 1st and goal. He finally got him with one.
Williams. Inside the 10-yard line.
You get lulled into that false sense of security. They ain't done that shit all day, and then quick snap. You're either going to jump off sides or you're not going to move at all, and he's going to pull a fast one on you.
Out to cover two. Aaron takes advantage of it. Hits the big receiver. Sets him up inside the 10.
10 straight pass plays for the Jets. Have them first and goal. Brees Hall out wide to the top of your screen.
They're giving a lot of respect to Brees Hall out there. Look at that.
Play clock winding down.
Hey, hey, let's go! Delay a fucking game.
There's a flag from underneath the end.
I'd rather take the delay a game than burn a timeout down by 10, so fucking hell. Damn! The Jets can't stop jetting.
One step forward and one step back. Two steps forward, one step back. There's a great play that they make on third down to get the first down, and now set yourself back 5 yards. A mistake you just can't have inside the 10-yard line.
The Jets training staff ran out with the Gatorade. Maybe they're trying to make it sell that they got the timeout off.
A lot of Academy Award winners on the Jets sideline there.
Huge delay of game penalty. Rodgers
Ah!
throws that one out to Hall. Makes a move.
Well, Brees Hall at least got the penalty yardage back.
Mason. We're tracking them. Gain of 5. So they get
This team should be so much better than they are, and it drives me crazy.
from the 7.
And you start to think now you're inside the 10. It's a two-possession game. Offense hasn't been moving the football a lot. If we put ourselves in 4-down territory, saying, hey, we've got to get the 7 points on this drive.
I mean, we're putting the cart before the horse, but that would be a heck of a call when you're down 10. But we'll see what happens over the next couple snaps. Rodgers.
They blitz.
Throw to Wilson.
Oh, 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 oh! They're down. Thought he might be able to slip by a tackle and get around and score.
At the 2.
And the only reason
Good blitz beater there from Rodgers.
to go for a nice tackle in open space by Byron Warfield out there. But you get down here inside and you go, okay, can we run the football? Can we change up?
Watch him run it 2 straight downs and not get a fucking yard.
Sooner you can decide what
If I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm making the executive decision here to keep the ball in my hands if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
Rodgers. Throw it again. End zone.
Oh! Pass interference. Finally. Is that the first PI call on the Vikings today? Or am I crazy? There's been like 30 on the Jets. First and goal to 1.
I was going to be surprised on this one if they didn't get the call. We've seen so many on Justin Jefferson where it's a little more questionable. You
Grabbing the arm.
contact right there by Stephon Gilmore. Aaron says, come on, give us one. All right, we got one.
Ball placed at the 1. Spot against Denver. And Rodgers is standing.
Empty backfield from the 1. I did say keep the ball in Rodgers' hands. Got it. About damn time. Jets defense finally rewarded by their offense.
Just making a 1-score game.
Aaron Rodgers again. Hey, just buy a little time. Not very much happens on time down here in the red zone, so just buy a little time. Let guys create a little bit of space. So finding his guy, get to the end zone.
Rodgers 6 of 8.
20 to 17.
Touchdown to cash in.
They've outscored the Vikings 17 to 3 since the second quarter.
6 minutes to go in this game.
It's been ugly, but
A field goal game.
crawled back in it.
Sauce Gardner out, Brandon Eccles in, and that leads to a Garrett Wilson pass interference drawn. To make it 20 to 17 Minnesota.
They're telling Sam Darnold, don't fuck it up.
Do not have a touchdown today. Since that second quarter, C.J. Ham diving into the end zone. Andrew Van Ginkel with a pick six. 2 field goals. That's the 20 points. 6 minutes, 4 seconds to go. Carolina sends it.
I hear a JETS 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 chant for the first time.
We are done. The rest of your Sunday. You got the Bills and the Texans. It's a Stephon Diggs reunion game.
Bills, Texans, Ravens, Bengals. Those are the big games at 1 o'clock.
Swap an affair in the AFC North when they collide. The Raiders have won 8 in a row over the Broncos going into that game.
And both teams have all 3 timeouts here, so this game's wide open when you think about it.
Monday night, Sauce Gardner is back in the game.
Sauce Gardner back.
So,
Hell, they did pretty good without him,
Vikings respond
but they're better with him than they are without him.
Darnold hands it off. Chandler, gain of a half yard. This half.
Yeah, they stepped up and made the big play when they needed to make the big play. The coverage on the back end, the interception on that last drive.
Darnold on second and
Good protection on this play. They might be in trouble here. Ah! Saw that clean pocket, and I said, yeah, they're going to have a chance on this.
There by Justin Jefferson. He pushes hard to the corner. Not many guys are going to do this. Push hard to the corner, then bring back flat underneath the safety. Create a window for your quarterback. As Kevin O'Connell said, that guy is one of one. The ability to run that kind of route, get down the field, stretch the defense. Nobody else like him in this league.
Quinn Williams off the field right now for this
Turnover.
5-minute mark. Chandler on the
Ooh, that's a lot of green grass. Flag. Back him up.
It's going to be a hold on.
Back him up. Lot of penalties in this game.
Hold, but it's still a 10-yard penalty. 11th flag of the game on Minnesota.
See the big fella right there. DB turns his shoulders. You don't see that called all that often when they're out there in space and he's turning his shoulders to try to get into the running back, but definitely a push in the back there. Big pushing him way back.
Certainly since Chandler appeared to be already out the gate. First and 18. Back in their own territory now. Under 5 minutes to go. Up 3. Darnold. Throws it.
Good tackle.
Gets it to the Jet 44.
Calm Jefferson's ass down. They got him a couple of catches here.
About 6.
Good Spartan football by Minnesota. Don't try to get it all back with one throw. Chip away. But you got to find yourself in a third and manageable situation here after this down.
When the chips are down. Look for 18. And they've done it
Time to get some pressure.
a couple times in this drive already.
Wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings hit him with a run to try to make it a third and manageable.
Second and 13.
They faked the run.
Play fake.
No pressure, wide open. And the Jets might have been thinking what I was thinking. The Vikings might hit them with a run. They were in play action on them.
Kevin O'Connell talked to us about the elite throwing ability. He doesn't miss open guys. The play action holds the
Come on, defense. You've stood tall this entire game. Need another big stop from you.
sure field.
At this point, preferably a turnover.
They could just hold on to the ball potentially depending on
Yeah, that's starting to become a factor. We're down to 3.5 minutes.
Salah.
Jets have all their timeouts. But the Vikings are in no hurry to snap the ball.
Darnold's going to throw it. And he throws it for Jefferson.
God. Oh, Jefferson dropped it. Gardner almost picked it on a rebound there, but he didn't get his feet in bounds.
Had it before
That would have been crazy.
I mean, that's two all-pro sets of hands that touch this ball, Kurt.
Good protection right there to give him a pocket. Just got on him a little bit quick. Contact there at the receiver get out of it, couldn't locate the football. And you're right. Very lucky when that ball goes up in the air. Somebody on the other side didn't come down with it.
Second and 10.
Stops the clock, too. Now they hit him with the run. And it's third down. Timeout, Jets.
Around the 24. First of their 3 timeouts. 3:15 to go.
Tell you what I love about these kind of moments and games like this is you got a team in Minnesota that's coming in 4-0, playing really, really good football. You want to be a great team in this league, you find a way to finish these games. Even though you haven't played your best offensively, you haven't played your best, you find a way to finish in that situation. And then on the other side, the Jets fall down 17. Aaron Rodgers talking to us a lot about building culture, bringing hope, believing that we can win. This team's fought back from down 17 to make it just a 3-point game. And if their defense can stop here, a 1-possession game with a few minutes to go.
3:15 to go. Vikings over on third downs this half. Trying to convert one here. Darnold.
You get pressure. There you go. And it's incomplete. Now, I think it was good to use a timeout there. I think they could have saved it, but it's not a bad thing that they took it.
Run this play a couple times. The choice route to Justin Jefferson. And key on plays like that is you got to get the ball out and anticipate.
Even with the pressure, that's a good throw.
He can make a play. Ball comes out a little bit late with the pressure. And even with the catch, they're
Misses field goal. I don't know if the Jets have a long 70-yard touchdown drive in them, which is probably what they're going to have to do. He made it. Thought it was headed for that right upright. Woo. 23-17.
And it is a 6-point lead for the Vikings with 3:07 to go. As soon as this game is over, stay tuned for NFL Game Day Final, Mercedes-Benz post-game show. The crew will break down the highlights of this game and give you an interview with the winning team and set you up for the rest of your football Week 5 Sunday. Robert Saleh with a smile for his young receiver who just scored a touchdown to make it a one-score game again. 3:07 to go, 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning for a game-winning drive, which, I gotta be honest, didn't seem likely.
The fact that the Jets even have a chance to do this is pretty crazy. They've been that bad on offense. They should not be in this game at all.
mistakes on the other side.
That fourth down the Vikings failed on in the first half.
Take something for this Jets.
That, more than anything, they probably wish they had back.
Score 7 points. Saw a couple big plays on
And the Jets trying to go for it instead of kicking a field goal in the first half. They regret that.
Travis Kelce song,
Both teams have their regrets here.
that kickoff into the end zone. 34 career game-winning drives for Aaron Rodgers. It's been 3 years since he came back from 17 or more points in a game. 70 yards away from giving their place.
70-yard touchdown drive. Do they have it in them? I don't think they do. Their touchdown drives were 31 yards and 42 yards on their 2 touchdown drives today. One off a good punt return, one off an interception.
You said Brian Flores likes to have the pen in his hand to end the game. He's got it in his hand, but Rodgers has one too. And he throws one up for Lazard.
Shocker, Lazard can't bring it in again, even though it hit him right in the hands.
Shaq Griffin on the coverage.
They might talk about Aaron
Lazard has really let these dudes down in some key moments.
Rodgers. That ball was right on the
Oh, yeah, it was perfect fucking throw. The tightest coverage, the perfect throw, and nothing for it.
pulling that left arm of Lazard down at the
And
last
Rodgers knows it.
What a beautiful throw.
Second and 10.
Rodgers played his part in digging them into a 17-point hole, but by God, he's tried to get them out of it. Garrett Wilson on a slant. Oh, woohoo! Shout out to the kid in the Falcon shirt in the crowd there. It's been a good week, man. Hey, Lazard can catch the easy ones sometimes. That's good. I wouldn't mind letting this go to the 2-minute warning if I was them. I'm not going to be in too big a hurry here. You saw the Jets defense start to bend a little bit on their last series. The Vikings defense is too. They're tired. Everybody at this point in the game is exhausted, and it's a little harder to play defense, especially in these 2 to 4 minute offense situations, because that's when the offenses are most comfortable. Because it's when things are the most simple they've been all day. It's very simplified running an offense at this point in the game, because you're just trying to do everything quick. So if I was a Vikings fan, despite the fact that they've locked them down today, I'd be very nervous. Glad I'm not in this game. Thursday was not fun. Two-minute warning, and the next games kick off in like 15 minutes. So we're eating good today. Got a little bit of drama here, and who knows what's going to happen the rest of the day. Good luck topping Thursday. That's all I can tell you. We have such a flair for the dramatic in Atlanta. Take a short throw and keep the chains moving. There you go. Hey, Lazard held on to it. First down. Like I said, take the short throw, keep the chains moving. You got time. You don't want to give the Vikings too much time. So you're walking a tightrope here of trying to score fast, but not too fast. That's a very awkward thing. I err on the Peyton Manning side of let's burn as much time as possible and flirt with not even having enough time to score ourselves. Blitz, blitz, blitz. Whoa, what a punt. Oh, they had a touchdown. The Vikings sent the house. Ugh. Oh, they had it. God damn.
That's when Garrett Wilson decided to turn up the field. Aaron Rodgers
Would have been too soon, though.
was coming.
Would have scored too soon. Kick an extra point, only be up by one. But you got to take it when you can. I mean, if you can get it, you take it, obviously, but you'd like to burn more time than that.
Second and 10. Rodgers to Wilson. Great.
Oh,
And he was able to
first down.
for a couple more yards to the 32.
Was his knee down before?
That's where he's being marked down.
That's catch number 13 for Garrett Wilson, a career high for him on the day.
They ruled him short.
That breakout game between him and Aaron Rodgers. They just started clicking. The rest
Take something short and keep the chains moving. There you go. Timeout. Let's call timeout here. Maybe. No. Okay. Well,
The second timeout call
there you go. They call it.
by Robert Sala for the Jets.
based on what we've seen earlier in the game as they get closer to the end zone. Going to be imperative for that front four.
Look at that poor bastard in the Brees Hall jersey in the crowd, just looking so stressed.
Aaron Rodgers quickly. We've seen the 2 touchdowns have come from him kind of buying time and allowing his guys to create some space on the other end. Pass rush of the Vikings has been great all year long. They need to step up big now.
Skull chant in the UK. And the Jolly horn blowing. Jet fans barely breathing. What was once looking like a blowout has become a nail biter. 58 seconds to go and only one timeout left for the Jets.
Vikings blow a big lead 2 weeks in a row. Don't become us
So 26.
or the Ravens. Oh, bat it up, bat it up.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought he caught it.
I thought Rodgers was going to catch it. That's probably smart. Just knock that fucker down. It stops the clock. You weren't going to get far anyway. You got a bad knee. So, yeah, just bat it down.
Hey, it would look good on the stat sheet, but no.
See, he thought, fuck that.
Let that go through the basket, through the wickets. Ward, John Ward with a crucial batted ball. 54 seconds.
It's crazy how many NFL games turn out just like this one. Oh, pressure. Got to get out of there. Good throwaway. I mean, fuck. 2 downs here to get this. We're not in dire straits yet.
There's nothing more frustrating for a pass rush.
Had him wrapped, and Rodgers still heaved that shit 10 yards.
Fight through it and get that throw off. Well done by Aaron Rodgers.
Bernard said he never met Aaron Rodgers before and said he would like to meet him for the first time at SAC. And say nice to meet you.
The Vikings got to make 2 stops. This 3rd down and the 4th down.
Rodgers, quick throw, and
That's intercepted. That's unbelievable. Totally engaged with the receiver, and the ball just lands right in his arms.
Jets again. As a Patriot,
Good God. I can't believe that.
as a Minnesota Viking.
Game over. 23-17 the final.
We know that Aaron Rodgers loves to make the back shoulder throw. Been working and teaching these guys to look quickly in those situations. And you see Mike Williams head
Ugh.
good coverage by the savvy veteran right there. Pulling him off, and what's he do? Get your head turned, find the football, knowing what Aaron Rodgers likes to
I don't know how. That ball was underthrown low and away, if anything.
do. A nice catch.
But instead, it looked like Gilmore was running the route.
Rodgers wanted to
There shouldn't be a flag there. There was a lot of contact. But if anything, Mike Williams was the one initiating the contact. Gilmore was turning around and playing the ball. So that's a good no flag.
time. The Minnesota Vikings.
The Vikings are 5-0. Gee, I remember when the Falcons started 5-0 in 2015. Didn't end well.
5-0 record.
What you love about
Ooh, thank God we blew a 20.
guys are showing
8-3 lead in the Super Bowl, so nobody talks about that time we were 5-0 and then lost like 3 of our last or lost 8 of our last 11 or whatever the fuck. Vikings are good, but yes, very confusing, but still good. All right, I'm out of here. I'll be back for the race. I think 2:30, something like that. I don't know.